So today I'm going to answer a question that I wasn't asked, but I think someone might want to ask, I suppose. And as my father says to me somewhat regularly, do what you want, you will anyway. So I'm going to do what I want. This week we're on vacation, hence the new surroundings in the background. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about what it's like to vacation with Esme. In general, Esme is a great traveler. She's good in the car. She's can be so patient. She's been really great. Hi, Ez. Yeah. She's been really patient as we've been hanging out with family and, not doing a lot of super kid-friendly things. So, hi. Are you being a star? So she's been a wonderful travel companion. Here, look. Mommy's doing a video. Do you want to help? Yeah, you do? Okay. Here, look. Look. You gonna say hi? So one of the challenges this trip was that the place that we rented for our stay was it's like these are like apartment hotel kind of setups, and it's really great, and we have a full kitchen and everything, which is really helpful. But but we arrived to discover that our room was on the third floor of the building and there was no elevator. And so we called to see if we could switch to the first floor and found out that the first floor of the building is actually, you enter the building and there's like a vestibule, and then there's a flight down to the first floor, full flight, and then a flight up to the second floor, up pretty steep stairs. So we're on the second floor, and it meant that essentially we couldn't bring in her wheelchair, so she doesn't have her wheelchair in the place where we're staying, which means we have to, confine her in different ways, hence the large pack and play behind. So that's been, it's a good example of just the kind of things that we have to think. Like, it never occurred to me that a building would be set up quite like that. And especially in Canada, the accessibility just isn't what it is in the US. And so, there's a bunch of things that we have to constantly be thinking about and questions that we have to ask. And it's not always easy when we ask them to explain what we need. So there's that. And then there's also the sleep. So at home, Esme sleeps in a big bed with like a large tent canopy. And she has nurses, and the nurses are there to take care of her needs throughout the night, and she often will be awake for 3-4 hours at night. Since we've been here, she's actually been sleeping pretty well, I would say, for the most part, better than I had expected. But there's no nurse. Shock. And often what has to happen in order to get her to sleep, and then multiple times throughout the night to keep her asleep, is that we we have to hold you, right? You want to show the camera how we hold you? So Ezzy is always moving, so in order to get her quiet enough to sleep at home as well as when we're traveling, it requires, I don't know if you can see the muscle work that I'm doing to just hang on to her. It requires a lot of sort of wrapping around her and getting her legs and arms so that they are comfortable but aren't able to move significantly. And when you do this all night instead of sleep, it can be physically pretty punishing. So that is hence the dark circles under my eyes. It's been good, but it's been a little bit rough. It's been a real pleasure for Ezzy to see Ezzy with her family, her extended family, and to have her engage in this place that's a part of the world that's so important to us. But it's also exhausting. And I still want to hear from all of you with your questions. Yeah, Esme wants to hear the questions too.